Hello beautiful people, my name is Zoe and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to explore the world of entitled people. People who think they deserve special treatments and other many things just because they exist. My friend said I owe her half my inheritance because her family didn't have that. Okay. So my great aunt passed away and left me a decent inheritance. Nothing wild, but enough to pay off my student loans and set aside a little savings. I told my friend we'll call her Rachel over lunch. She got quiet, then said, "Wow, must be nice. I bet you'll help your friends who weren't so lucky growing up." Okay. I laughed and said something like, I'll probably treat my friends to dinner more often. She stared at me and said dead serious. No, like actually help. We've known each other forever. I think it'd be fair if you split it. Excuse me? I thought she was joking. Yeah, of course. She was not. She then brought up all the time she covered my coffee in college. What? And said, this is just the universe evening the score. No. Okay, needless to say, I didn't share a dime, of course. She blocked me on Instagram and told our mutual friends I ghosted her after I got rich. Okay, your friend is insane. This is why when you get a lot of money or an inheritance like this, you tell no one. Because people feel entitled. Oh, we have been friends and I've helped you, so you owe me. People are like this. Even family members are like this. So it's better to, and if out of your heart you want to help somebody, do it. But because you want to help them, out of love, out of gratefulness, out of whatever, but not because you owe them something. She's very entitled, this friend of yours. What do we think? Okay, let's see the comments. Shake my hands. Shake my hands. Shake my head. My husband and I were discussing possibly taking the kids to Disney World. Not even making plans necessarily, but kicking the idea around. My sister-in-law heard about it somehow and called a family meeting and went completely off, saying we can't do that because she didn't have the money to go as well. She wasn't even taking it like she would expect to go with us. Just that we flat out couldn't take a vacation because she couldn't afford to take her kids on a vacation. She felt it would make her look bad for not being able to keep up with the Jones. Okay. She gets mad if a friend or family member has a car that costs more than hers, or a house, jewelry, anything. It blows my mind. I can't afford this, so neither of you have the opportunity to have it. But give your kids things that you can afford. You don't have to take your kids to Disney World to be a good parent or to show them you love them. You can do a lot of things that are not as expensive, but not letting others do that because you can't is insane. It's very entitled. She's like a very envious person. This is why you keep financials to yourself. I agree, and that's what I was saying. Yes, you don't owe anyone anything unless you really owe them. Like if you owe them money, like pay them. This is AI, nothing here is real. Every single video I watch on the internet, every single Reddit I read, every single thing I see in the internet, there's always one comment that is, this is AI, this is not real. And I start doubting. I'm like, is this AI? The other day I was in a phone call with my mom and she was telling me, there's this country where they have giant scorpions as pets. And they went and interviewed these people and they were like, how it's like to have a giant scorpion as a pet? And they will tell you, yeah, sometimes they bite, but they're really nice and whatever, na 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 na. And she told me, like, maybe it's AI, I don't know. So I saw the video and I was, Mom, this is definitely AI. There's no way there are scorpions this big in the world, okay? And then I showed my friends and I was like, look, like making fun of the video, like, look, look, look. And everyone was like, oh my God, those scorpions are so big. And I was like, I thought you were all going to say it was AI. And then I started doubting. And I was like, is it AI or is it maybe real? And now I don't know. I don't know what is real, what is AI. I have no idea. Yeah, no, this is totally AI.
usan para hacer llaveros para turistas.
A él ya lo iban a convertir en llavero, pero me puse brava cuando vinieron los del mercado a buscarlo.
The
El otro día
shadow
me
and
picó,
everything.
pero me tomé 2 litros de leche, ya ve que con eso se corta el veneno. No me hizo
What
nada.
they're saying is hilarious.
Al Morris lo tengo desde niño, le picó a mi mamá, a mi papá, a mi carnala, a mi otra carnala, a todos ya nos picó el Morris, pero así lo queremos.
This is impossible. You know how you know it's AI? Because look at the quality of the video. It's really like bad, but the scorpion looks really good compared to the video. You know what I mean? Hey there, beautiful people. I just wanted to say that if you're enjoying the video, please give it a thumbs up. And also, I'm trying to grow my channel, so please subscribe if you can and if you like this type of videos. Also, click all in the bell so you can get notifications of when I upload another video. Thank you very much, and let's continue with the video. Next, subreddit. I'm sorry, I grew up watching PewDiePie. This is the only way I know how to transition from one thing to another.
Check out my new favorite channel.
Next, meme. Husband coworker spies on us to verify he's sick. Hubby was very sick. Had to take him to the ER after he passed out from dehydration from an intestinal bug he'd been dealing with for a few days. On the way, he calls his job to let them know. We park in the ER garage and get a little ticket that the ER validates for you. He's brought back, immediately given fluids and meds, taken back for a CT scan, etc. We find out later that a coworker who was pissy she was going to be short-handed took it upon herself to somehow find our address and later drive over to our apartment to check to see if hubby is really sick. She sees our upstairs neighbor walking, who vaguely resembles my hubby. Both 6'3", light brown hair, similar build. He's 15 years younger though, and has his infant with him. Our kids are in their late 20s, early 30s. She goes back to work and tells the boss that we lied about being sick, and she saw him at insert time walking around outside perfectly fine. This woman is crazy. The next morning, the boss calls my husband. I hate hobby. I don't like hobby. I'm sorry. I don't like the word hobby. My hobby. I mean, if you like it and you use it, good for you. It's your decision. It's your life. I don't like it. The next morning, the boss calls my husband and lets him know he's going to be written up for calling out under false pretense and causing staffing issues. After pressing him for info, he tells us about what the coworker did. Spy on you? Hubby, my husband tells the boss, firstly, we have proof we were in the ER at the time the coworker said she saw him. And secondly, he's filing an HR, human resources, complaint on both the coworker and the manager, as there isn't any rule about why anyone can call out. And why the hell is the coworker at our house spying on us? In our state, MGT, I don't know what MGT means, isn't allowed to inquire about your health, nor are they allowed to let you tell them about your health issues. What is MGT? So manager starts getting defensive and states if we can give him proof that he'll excuse it. Hubby says you'll get your proof and hangs up. He immediately calls human resources and let them know what happened, and we provide them the time-stamped parking ticket and part of the discharge paperwork from the ER showing what time we arrived and left. The next week, an email is sent out notifying all employees that MGT. What is MGT? Management, right? Did I figure it out? About the law concerning sick time. And also a separate notification that employees are not to be following, spying on, or otherwise contacting other employees outside of the office regarding work, time off, etc. Hubby was calling to a meeting with the manager, the department head, and the female employee. The manager and the employee were both absolutely roasted by the debt head. Yes! Justice is served. The only thing the employee had to say was that the person she saw looked like my hubby. Stop saying hubby! This is like an r/smiley infuriating subreddit. I'm sorry to all the people who say hubby out there. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. That's my issue. It's nothing to do with you. It's That's my pet peeve. Okay, you're okay. You say whatever you want. The only thing the employee had to say was that the person she saw looked like my husband, and she was just angry about the situation. Okay, so not only did she spy on them, she was angry that they were lying. And the manager's excuse was that the female employee had been there for a long time, so he trusted her when she told him. When asked how she got our address, yeah, that's true. How did she get the address? That's creepy. Okay, come to find out, manager lets her in his computer regularly, and she has been privy to other employees' private info for some time. This is super creepy. Debt head said hubby was free to go with his profound apologies. We found out later employee was fired and manager was demoted and moved to a different department. Okay, yeah, she shouldn't be spying on people. That's definitely a reason to fire someone. I think that her hobby wasn't the only one, because it says she had a lot of private information from other employees. This is terrifying. People spying on you. You know, one of my biggest fears? Stalkers. I don't think I have one, but I'm afraid of stalkers. Okay, this one is called Entitled Guy Tries to Convince My Wife to Let Him Break My Office Rules. I let some people use the meeting room in my office for their business meetings in the evenings for a couple of weeks. It was an MLM group my friend was a part of. I told my friend they couldn't use the Wi-Fi for security reasons. My wife works for me, and she stayed at the office while the people were there one evening. This guy, who I've never met, comes up to her with a cocky, entitled attitude and said, I need the Wi-Fi password. Give it to me. She told him he can't have it. He responded, your boss, insert my name here, said we could have it. You know him, right? I don't want to have to call him and get you in trouble for not giving me the password. My wife's response, yes, I know him. I sleep in the same bed with him every night. Go ahead and call him. Let's see how the conversation goes. I love it. The guy scurried up with his tail between his legs. I will call him, and you know you can get in trouble for not giving us the password. Call him. I sleep with him every night. I'm the wife. Comments. That's gold. Your wife is amazing, and how she dealt with it was such a good comeback. Yeah, this guy was being a DICK. Your wife is such a boss. She is. Yep, she's awesome. Okay guys, that was it for today's video. You owe me a like and a subscribe because I recorded the video. Okay? Please like and subscribe. I love you. Bye!